So for once in his life, me Kevin is actually doing something good, and I want to go ahead and talk about it because this actually is a pretty huge controversy, and it's very interesting that out of all the big content creators out there, me Kevin is actually the one that's actually doing something about it. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So the presidential debate is today, right? It's the first one ever. It's Trump versus Biden. CNN has the exclusive rights to it. Okay, CNN is owned by a huge company called Warner Brothers Discovery, right? So you had a bunch of different independent media that normally typically tends to stream the debates. Normally, when the debates happen, or any major political event for that matter, you have a lot of different independent media and content creators on YouTube and on Rumble, different things like that, who actually stream it and give their commentary. I think this is extremely important because one thing that we all know for a fact, this cannot be denied, you can actually Google it, legacy media is dying. The younger generations, my generation, millennial, and a generation under us, is not watching. I mean, Generation X a little bit is kind of in there too, but not as much as the younger generations. But they're not watching legacy media like that anymore. They're just not. A lot of my generation, a generation under me, is watching. We're watching these content creators. Some people are watching me, Kevin. Some people are watching Breaking Points. Some people are watching Tim Pool. Like, nobody wants to watch that trash on legacy media, and there's a bunch of different reasons for that, but I'm not going to get into that because that could be a video within itself. But the bottom line is, so CNN knows this. So this is what CNN did. CNN said, okay, well, since we have exclusive rights to the presidential debate that's happening today, and we know that independent media is taking away some of that market share away from ourselves and legacy media, here's what we're going to do. Every independent media, content creators, whatever, you are not allowed to stream our debate on your channel. You cannot play our debate on your channel and leave your commentary. And if you do, not only will we copyright strike you, we will sue you. That is literally what CNN is saying. But here's the catch. Here's the crazy part, how you know that this is a whole let's go after independent media because they're starting to, eat at our market share, right? CNN is allowing all their other competitors in legacy media to stream the debate. Everybody else gets access to the debate except for the independent content creators. So ABC News, Fox News, CBS, NBC, whatever, MSNBC, whatever, they all get the ability to stream the debate and add their commentary if they want. Every other media, big media conglomerate, legacy media gets to do it, but independent media does not. They are literally doing the most unfair and just clown thing I've ever seen in my life. Completely violates fair use, in my opinion. Part of fair use is you should be able to stream something like this and give your commentary on your channel. CNN is making it very clear that they're not going to let people do that, right? Okay. So because of this, me Kevin said, well, you know what? I am going to sue CNN because for those who don't know, me Kevin actually does do this. Typically, when a major political event happens, he streams it on his YouTube channel and he actually gets a lot of views doing it. So me Kevin is pissed that CNN is, it's not like CNN is saying, well, nobody can stream the debate, only CNN. That would make a lot more sense. But no, CNN is literally saying only independent media, only these content creators, these YouTubers cannot stream the debate. All the other legacy media gets to do it. Absolutely insane. So me, Kevin, decided to do something about it, which I gotta be honest, for once in my life, Kevin, you did good, man. I gotta give you credit. You finally did something good. This is actually noble of you to do. So Kevin said, breaking news, we've just filed a lawsuit against CNN to protect free speech during the Trump-Biden debate. CNN's refusal to allow independent commentary stifles diverse voices and violates fair competition. This is not just about a debate. It's about preserving the integrity of public discourse in America. We demand that CNN allow independent voices to provide live commentary. Americans deserve to hear from all sides, especially on such a crucial day. We will not stand by as CNN ignores nonpartisan norms, silences candidates with mic mutes, and a lack of in-studio audience. Oh, yeah, let me touch on that. I forgot about that, guys. So, yeah, the debate tonight is actually going to be trash. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be good to watch, in my opinion, because they're not really allowing people to, like, interrupt or speak. Like, they're doing this weird thing where they can mute your mic, which I think is stupid. So the way that they're doing it now is CNN has this new fancy microphone that they're going to have the candidates use where, because we all know part of Trump's, tactics when he debates is he interrupts. That's his thing. CNN is not going to allow that. CNN is literally, whenever he starts talking out of turn, they're going to mute his mic. I actually think that's bad. I actually don't think that's good. I think the interrupting is fine. It's a debate. It's not that serious. As long as it doesn't go too far, he should be able to do it. But I think CNN is going to kind of ruin the flow of the debate by not allowing people to interject when somebody says something that either is not true or that the other person strongly disagrees with. Anyway, that's a thing within itself. But yeah, I don't like that either. And Kevin pointed that out. So now he says silences independent media and silences public commentary during the debate by banning streamers and YouTubers from covering the event. That is exactly what's happening. This is corporate discrimination, unfair competition, a felony under the Antitrust Act, violates FCC regulations, violates, okay, blah, 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 blah. All we ask is that CNN allow independent creators to comment on the debate stream so that Americans can listen to the commentary, fact checkers, or whomever they like to during one of the most critical days in American history. CNN censorship, blah, blah, blah. But the censorship must end now. Retweet and share to help us get an emergency injunction today. This is critical for America. Okay, so here's the actual lawsuit. As you can see, it's the PathRap organization, aka Meet Kevin, but it is the the PathRap organization versus Warner Brothers Discovery. As I said earlier, Warner Brothers is the parent company of CNN. They own CNN, so you're not suing CNN. Technically, you're really suing Warner Brothers. But here's the deal. I think what Kevin is doing is noble. I think it's good. You know what's funny? I actually think that Kevin has a chance of winning. I actually do. I think that this lawsuit has a very strong chance of going in Kevin PathRap's favor. However, here's the problem, okay? We all know that Kevin is rich, okay? But there's levels to this game of being rich, okay? Compared to somebody like me and you, yes, Kevin is rich because he's a multimillionaire, the $20 million net worth, whatever, right? But again, there's levels. These people at Warner Brothers, they're a whole new level of rich. They are a $1 billion company. They have billions of dollars. They are a gigantic media conglomerate that gets an insane amount of money from advertising, okay? I'm not so sure that Kevin will be able to afford to drag this case out for however long it goes, because Warner Brothers has so much more money than he does. He will run out of money much faster than this gigantic media company will run out of money. And I think that's why some of the other independent media channels out there are not suing CNN. Again, what Kevin is doing is great. It's a noble thing. I'm happy to see it. I hope he wins. I really do. Because what CNN is doing is wrong on so many levels to basically say, independent content creators, you cannot react to it because we don't like you. But all of our competitors in legacy media, you can go ahead and stream it and everything because we like you. It's the whole buddy-buddy thing. You guys know all these big media people know each other. Whoever the parent company is with all these other, media conglomerates, they're probably buddy-buddy with the parent company of CNN. You guys know how that goes. I'm sure you do. The good old boy network. So, yeah, I think what Kevin is doing is good. I just want to go ahead and report on this news that Kevin is suing CNN. Like I said, I hope he wins. I'm not so sure he'll win. It looks like he kind of hinted at it. In this post right here, he said, retweet and share to help us get an emergency injunction today. This is critical for America. So basically he's suing with the hopes of getting something done today. I'm not so sure that's going to happen, but it'll be very interesting to see how that goes. Anyway, that's really all I got for you guys. Just wanted to give an update on this whole situation of how Kevin is suing CNN because a lot of the different independent media, Patrick Bet-David, Breaking Points, Tim Pool, there's a bunch of these little independent channels that typically react to these presidential debates, and now they're not able to. So that kind of, today's going to be kind of boring. Like, I don't want to watch the debate on CNN. I want to watch Breaking Point's commentary to it, or I want to watch Patrick Bet-David's commentary to it. I would much rather watch these independent content creators react to the debate than watch boring, biased old CNN. I don't want to watch the debate on CNN who's ridiculously biased, boring, out of touch, blah, blah, blah. You guys get the point. Anyway, that's today's video. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.